have tuned in to Mary Precious Jones Huntsville, better known as Precious. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And if this is your first time, welcome! Okay guys, so today I will be discussing is why is it some buyers are winning bid over others buyers in this Huntsville market. Okay, so if you want to know the reason why or some of the reason why, just keep watching. Okay guys, so let me read to you my disclaimer, and my disclaimer is that this information is to be used only for educational purposes. This information is not to be used for any financial, taxes, or legal advice. If you need legal advice or legal help, then you should seek legal advice or legal help, because I am not an accountant, CPA, or an attorney. I am a licensed real estate broker here in Huntsville. All right, so I got that out of the way. We are all clear. Okay, guys, so we are going to go over some of the reasons why some buyers are winning the bids on houses here in this Huntsville market. And so I'm just going to discuss a few of the reasons. Well, some of the main reasons, really. Okay, so let's jump into some of the main reasons why some buyers are winning the bid over other buyers in this Huntsville real estate market. I would say one of the number one reasons are you got approval versus cash. And not saying that someone with cash is going to always win the bid, but there is a higher chance of a person that paying cash versus someone that's approved to get a mortgage from the bank, because the one with the cash can close a whole lot quicker than someone that has gotten approved. And I'm not telling you don't get approved, but just trying to give you some of the reasons why some buyers are winning the bids over some of the other buyers here in this market. And I know everyone cannot pay for the house cash, but my job is to just give you the reasons why. Okay, so I would say the number one reason is cash versus the approval. The ones that paying cash, they are going to look at them as not a big of a risk. Now let's keep in mind that when I'm talking about an offer or bid, we are looking at the whole package. You might have cash, but then you coming in with other, say, contingencies. Okay? Let me explain to you what contingencies are. A contingency can be like, I have to get a home inspection, or my other partner has to approve this first before we can actually say this is a true offer. Okay, those are all contingency. Or I want you to pay closing. Those are contingency. So now when you're coming in with cash, I would say your next thing is when someone or agent send you a property, as soon as it hit the market, okay, you need to be on it. When I send you a house or another piece of property, land, whatever, you need to respond to it right then. You need to drop everything that you are doing, if possible, and go and view that house. Don't wait till 2 days later and say, oh, Precious, the list of houses that you sent me, I want to look at ABC Vineway. No, ABC Vineway is gone. You waited too late to get back with me. You need to call me. We need to go out there and view that house right away as soon as possible, ASAP, okay? Now, while you are out there, you need to get your home inspection done the same day. When you go to that house, you need to have all of that in mind. You need to go ahead on inspect that house right away. Okay, I know you are saying, I know some of you guys probably saying, well, Precious, how can we get a home inspection out there the same day? Keep in mind, your home inspection do not have to be certified, okay? What you are doing right now is getting somebody that knows something about inspection. You probably know about inspection. If you are an investor, you've been purchasing homes, say you don't purchase 10, 20 houses, you should know something about inspection, okay? Now, let me give you a tip. If you are planning on going in the house anyway, making all kind of remodeling changes to the house, if you know you're going to be tearing out the sheetrock, whatever you plan on doing, you don't have to worry about holes in the walls, okay? Because you're going to take that out anyway. If you're going to be putting down new flooring, stuff like that, you are going to fix, okay? So let's get past that. Okay, so now that you know that you got your home inspection done before you place your offer, that way you won't have any contingency. You won't say, I need you to fix the walls, I need you to fix the flooring, I need you to fix the ceiling, I need you to fix the soffit. Because you have already done your home inspection. And so when you place that offer, and then I would say number 3 is, get your offer in as soon as possible. Get that offer in within hours after, well, I won't say hours, a few hours after that house went on the market, okay? Because you need to get your offer in within the first 3 hours, and that is stretching it, okay? Get your offer in within the first 3 hours, because the homeowner is more likely is not going to accept an offer that quick. They're going to try to wait and see how many offers they are getting in. So they might come in like maybe that night of the time when they placed the house on the market. Most people, they work and they can't make a decision right away. They'll say, oh, let's give everybody to 8 o'clock to get the offer in, okay? So that's one of the reasons why some buyers are winning bids over the other buyer, okay? Now, your next thing is to make sure you got your earnest money to go along with that offer. When you write that offer, as quickly as possible, put that earnest money with it. That way, it'll let the homeowner know that you are you're not just going around throwing out bids on several different houses and you just trying to find out what the homeowner would accept. Once they got that earnest money, your agent has that earnest money, then we'll know that you are seriously, because you're not going to go out there writing checks all over the place. Not no $500 or $1,000 check. No, you're not going to do that, because you might not get some of that money back, or it might take you a while to get some of that money back, okay? But anyway, so now our next thing is to overbid. If the house is $200,000, you can go over a few thousand, okay? Make sure that you don't just go 200, because a lot of other buyers, they are going 200. They capping it at 200. But if you can, go over a little bit. I'm not going to tell you how much to go over, because you know how much more that you can go over. So that will let the homeowner know that you are seriously as well, okay? By you bidding a little bit over. Okay, so now we know that we don't want any contingency. No contingencies whatsoever. And so when we're coming down to the contingencies, we don't want no contingency. We don't want you saying, I want you to pay my closing No, we do not want that because that can be a hindrance, okay? Because anytime the buyers see where they have to pay your closing, but they got another bid over here at $201,000 that they are saying that, this person here is not asking for closing, okay? So I'm sort of leaning towards this buyer, even though he's offering $200,000 and he's not asking for closing, but hey, I got this guy over here, he offering $201,000, but he want me to pay $7,000 towards closing. And so those are contingency. We trying to wean out the contingency. I know you're saying, wow, it's normal for the seller to pay the closing. Not in this market now. No. It was a few years back, but now a lot of sellers are not paying closing, and the buyer are not asking them to pay the closing. When I look at my MLS, I see where closing costs paid for the buyer, zero. Whereas a few years ago, when you look in the MLS and you will see seller paid $2,500 towards the closing, $7,000 towards the closing. Now, another reason why some of the buyers are winning the bid over other buyers is because of the closing time. How long is it going to take you to close on this house, buyer? Buyer, is it going to take you 30 to 45 days to close? Buyer, is it going to take you 20 days to close? Or buyer, is it going to take you 10 days to close? So that's another reason why some of the buyers are winning the bid over other buyers in this Huntsville real estate market, because they can close quickly. So guys, I just want to come on and give you some reason why some of the buyers are winning bids over other buyers. And let's recap again, okay? So number one is cash. Number two is get out there, view their house as quickly as possible. And while you are out there at the house, you do your home inspection, or whoever you're going to have doing your home inspection, because we know it's probably impossible for you to get a licensed home inspection to come out there at that time, unless you are in cahoots with a few and you call them and they can show up just like that. If they can do that, that's a blessing. But most time you can't. So just get you someone that knows what to look for, okay? And even though they're not going to look for everything a licensed home inspection is going to look for, because they're not trained for that. But anyway, you got your home inspection out the way. Therefore, you don't have to have any contingency on your offer. Okay, now you need to place your offer as quickly as possible. I prefer within the first 3 hours. If not, get it in before dark. Get it in before dark, before that homeowner have time to sit down and go over all of the offers that he has on hand. You need to make sure that you get it in. And plus, too, guys, if you get that offer in, might not be 3 hours, but if you can get that offer in as quickly as possible, so that agent is going to have to come to you and say, hey, we got multiple offers on the table, and now you present your final and best offer. Okay, at least you have your offer in. And now you have an opportunity to go ahead on and present your final and best offer. Got it, guys? So get the offer in. Okay, so your next thing is make sure that you are presenting your earnest money with that offer. That'll let the homeowner know that you are not just out there just placing bids on houses, 3 or 4 houses at a time, saying, okay, I might get one. And no, that earnest money serves as good faith to let them know that, hey, this buyer is seriously, okay? And so like now, since we got the earnest money in, if you can, make sure that you overbid. I'm not telling you how much, you know how much you can overbid, okay? And since you overbid, so now we don't want to, like I said, no contingency, and that means you paying your own closing cost, okay? So now you're paying your own closing costs. You don't have any contingency on it. And the next thing is how quickly can you close? If you can close in 10 days, guys, you paying cash, make sure that you say I can close 10 days or might be even sooner. Just however quick your attorney gets that title work in, okay? Okay, guys, so if you have any questions, I will have all of my contact down in the description box below. So go ahead on and subscribe and hit the notification bell. In that way, you will be notified each time when I upload another video like this. And leave comments, because comments help this channel grow, guys. You might not believe it, but it does. When you ask your question, you are helping this channel grow because it's showing YouTube that we are engaging, okay? And give me a thumbs up, guys. All right, so I will see you in the next video. I will see you in the future because your future looks good on you. Yes. Bye-bye.